welcome. I know most of you are taking the SAT, so this is async work that I'm going to be expecting you to do either today or tomorrow, and you can obviously come and see me during office hours if you need it. And today is all about determining the nutritional value of your grocery store purchase. So the first thing I'm going to ask you to do before you start thinking about nutritional data is to go back to the food labels Jamboard, which we were taking a look at um, on class yesterday. And we have local food and what's better, GMO food and when you want to eat it, and also the pros and cons of organic. And my suggestion is maybe go back and think about, do you want to change any of your foods that you purchased to being organic, local, or GMO free? And maybe add those justifications there. So maybe you decide that organic bananas are a better food for you to buy than conventional bananas just due to their pesticide use. Maybe you could add that into your justification for that, and you can obviously change your bananas to being organic. And we'll be able to look at the breakdown of your different food choices when we do some analysis on Thursday. Now, the other thing that you're going to be doing today, which will be a little bit time consuming, but it's a very formulaic, is you're going to be filling in servings or columns M through U. And you're just going to be recording some basic macronutrient information about the foods that you're buying. So I'm going to try my best to do chocolate Teddy Grahams since that was one of the foods that was suggested to purchase. So I'm going to go back into nutritional data. We've used this website before, and I'm going to search graham crackers. And I don't get a lot, but I do have Nabisco graham crackers, so I'm just going to use that. Chocolate coated I don't think is going to fit the bill. And I'm going to be recording a few pieces of information. The first is, what is my serving size? The best thing to do, I would always say, is do something that is easily replicable to what you're buying. So I know that I bought let's go back to the grocery store project, a 12-ounce box of Teddy Grahams. So I'm going to do a serving size that is 1 ounce, and I know that I have 12 servings of that. More on that in a second. So let's take a look at the nutritional information that I need. I am getting 119 calories for each serving of graham crackers. That's pretty good. Total grams of fat, I am getting 2.8. That's reasonable. I'm getting 0.4 and then 1.1 for the sat fat. And then the total fat, that is mono and polyunsaturated fatty acids. Those are your healthy ones. I'm going to go back up to carbs, 21.3 grams of carbs and 1.0 grams of sugar. 1 gram of fiber, 6.4 grams of sugar. And then the total proteins that I'm getting from this probably isn't a lot, but it is a meager 2 grams. Now, why did I put this 12 in here? This is going to be multiplying all of these numbers to give you the total number of calories, fat, sat fat, mono and polyfat, carbs, etc., that you're buying with that Nabisco box of graham crackers. But it's not only going to do that. It's going to think about what you stated in your personal RDV a few weeks ago for your plate. And it's going to start telling you in the third column how you're doing when it comes to purchasing food. So if graham crackers was the only food that I had purchased for my week of groceries, I would have only 1,400 calories. I need 2,900 per day, so I've only bought 0.5 days worth of calories. But notice, due to the high level of carbs and sugar, I'm starting to creep up in terms of my carbohydrate use. So I have about 1,000 grams of carbs that I'm going to be eating. Recommendation is 700 per day, so I'm starting to do okay. This sheet will be filled out as you accumulate all of the nutritional data for your grocery store list. The one thing I would say in terms of troubleshooting is you might have a really hard time with L and M. So at the very least, copy down column M, what is your serving size from the nutritional data? And then just fill in columns N through U. And then we can go back and take a look at servings when you're in class. So again, overview is you're going to be using the first 3 slides to consider whether or not you change the foods in your grocery store purchase, add that to the justification, and then do the nutritional data for your grocery store purchases. I will see you guys on Thursday as we wrap up this unit. Enjoy the SATs, and let me know if you have any questions.